Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. President, this is indeed a very good morning for Sudan and for Africa. And after just one day consultation and negotiation between the group that represent the 7+7 and the group that represent the Paris Declaration, we have reached an agreement which all of us should be very proud of. The fact that they were able to achieve this in one day in and of itself is a milestone, and it reflects the determination of the Sudanese leadership to go forward in addressing and resolving the outstanding problem that has been plaguing Sudan. Therefore, today, this morning, the signing ceremony now will take place, in which two documents, identical documents, will be signed separately by both groups, 7+7, as well as also the Paris Declaration group. But both documents will be signed by the chairman of the AUHIP, President Thabo Mbeki. Mr. President.
Well, let me say very briefly, we are indeed, as has been indicated, we are very, very happy indeed at this development, at the signing of this document, which says the same thing between the Paris Declaration Group and the Committee of 7+7. This is consistent with the view that's been expressed from the beginning with this call for a national dialogue, that it needs to be inclusive. That dialogue, the inclusivity is a very critical matter. And this is indeed a very important step forward with regard to achieving that objective of an inclusive dialogue, so that together, in that inclusive thing, we determine the rules, the procedures, how the whole process must be managed, and all of that. So I'd really like to say congratulations indeed to the representatives of the Committee of 7+7 and the Paris Declaration Group for doing this. It's a very, very important contribution to the success of the national dialogue. We will indeed, we must act consistent with this agreement, act then to make sure that what needs to happen happens. I must also indicate that we've also had discussions with the SPLM North, as well as with JAM, SLM Abdul Wahid, SLM Miniminawi, to discuss what we need to do with regard to the matter of the cessation of hostilities, both in the two areas and in Darfur. And so we will then take steps to make sure that the necessary negotiations take place between the movements and the government of Sudan to address this issue. Because as you would see from the document that's being signed, it indeed raises this point about stopping the war and reaching cessation of hostilities and addressing the humanitarian situation, that this shall be an absolute priority in confidence-building measures. So in order to implement that, I'm saying we will also then engage the processes so that then they indeed for both the two areas and Darfur, we initiated processes for an engagement with the Sudanese government to achieve this objective of stopping of war and so on. But really, thank you very much to both the Paris Declaration Group and the 7+7 representatives for what indeed is a very important achievement. I don't know. Malik, you want to say something?
Yeah, I'll say Mr. President and ladies and gentlemen, of course we are here because Sudan has undergone several wars that debilitated its economy and destroyed the fabric of the Sudanese society. It has been long that there was a lot of endeavors that we resolve the problem of Sudan, and all along we were taking it not in a correct direction. It was always piecemeals, that is, made the Sudan to be a visual circle, that is war, peace, not implemented, and then another war. I think this is the correct step, that here we are talking about the inclusivity of the problem of resolving the problem of Sudan, and that is the only way, not because we want it, but that is the only game in Sudan that will resolve the Sudanese problem. To start with that one, we need everybody, all the stake players in the Sudan, to be involved in the peace process in the Sudan. So this is one step to do that. We believe that any dialogue or any peace accord that is signed in Sudan that does not stop the war, then it is not worth visiting or not worth signing. So we are hopeful that since we started this one, we will go in a correct direction, that all of us, the Sudanese and the interlocutors in the Sudan also, will follow the same route so that we reach peace to our people in Sudan. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, Mr. President. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah. Wassalatu wassalam ala Rasulillah as-Sadiq al-Amin. First of all, I would like to thank you, Mr. President, for your invitation and for all you have done to bring us together and to start this negotiation, and until we reach this document. The people in Sudan, they are really, really very eager to see a settlement and a peace process seriously reach to the stability and the development of Sudan. What we have done yesterday and today is a great step forward to achieve peace and stability to Sudan. We thank our brothers for their coordination with us, and on behalf of the High Committee 7+7, I would like to thank them and to convey their regard, and we are serious to work together for achieving this step to bring peace to Sudan and a real democracy and freedom for all of us. Thank you very much indeed, and we wish all of us to succeed, inshallah, and to work hard to achieve that. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President, and everybody. And this is a big challenge for the Sudanese people. And I hope that we're going to have NCP on board, because by this agreement, most of the people will be on board, and this will be a big challenge for the committee 7+7 to convince the NCP to be on board. Thank you very much for everybody.
Well, I just would like to thank President Mbeki and our colleagues for this opportunity. We've had a number of sleepless nights. We're still not really had enough of our, normal quota of sleep. But it shows that hard work pays in the end. So we're very pleased that we have reached this agreement, and I'm sure it will make Sudan a better place and a more stable country and a prosperous country. So we look forward to joining hands in the future to work together towards that end. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.